We are heading into the grand finals of the Meta Weekly every single week, bro. If you want to join the fun, if you want to join the largest, most active Discord for events, discussions, and help, get spicy win streak decks that actually win, unlike actual YouTube decks. Don't be a fool. Click join, then click on discord.gg. Then you're right here. Accept your invite. Once you're in the Discord, go to user settings, go to connections, click on YouTube, or you could subscribe on Twitch with your mother's credit card or potentially have a free trial. Check it out. Then, once you're in, where are these spicy win streak decks at? Right here. This is taking the YouTube out of YouTube decks as they actually win. 10-0 with Infernities with replay proof. That is amazing. Learn how this deck works. Look at this. This is water. That's not that spicy. This is a spicy deck. Daily spicy decks. Share your own, and I will soon be featuring these on YouTube myself, sharing your replays on YouTube. It's a great time. Also, if you have any questions whatsoever, we are the largest, most active Discord for events, discussions, and help. We have everything here, all the benefits. If you want to join an event, here are all the events I provide. Read it, screenshot it. Let's go to the grand finals.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
Skilla at the top versus Snek. YouTube, if you're watching live on Twitch with me, you get to vote on these channel point star chip votes on who you think will win. Banishment searching for an yugioh. Got 58% on Skilla. Wow, voting for the underdog. Skilla is an underdog going into this matchup. While it is a mirror match, Skilla's ranked 1600 in the world, and we have Snek ranked at 117. Just the last Meta Weekly, Snek got second place. By clicking on this Meta Weekly, we could see exactly what deck he played. He played Blue Eyes last week, and now he has switched on over to Star Lords. Amazing. Skilla with the turn 1 stick and chair combo. If you have a stick and a chair, you're going to draw 2 and perform a triple rank 4 exceed. Oh boy. Triple rank 4 exceed. Here we go after drawing 2 cards. Making an Ouroboros. Activating the effect of the stick given to the Ouroboros, destroying his own card to draw a third card, but at the cost of destroying your own. Randomly discards a card from Snek's hand, discarding a contact. Goodbye to contact, which would summon a Dark Lord from the graveyard as it's being used right now. yugioh copying the banishment, grabbing a Taz, which could be discarded to protect your yugioh from being destroyed by battle or card effect. Get ready for the epic response. Losing the contact is devastating. Does he have a stick and chair combo of his own? Activate the stick. Reveal a chair. Do you have a chair? He does not. That is devastating. No chair to follow up with the stick. He will not draw 2 and triple rank 4 exceed. Ending the turn. Back to Skilla. yugioh in the end phase, going to copy the effect of the search. What are we searching for? We're searching for a desire. I desire a top tier follow-up play as he could summon the desire over a single fairy. Tribute summon a level 10 over a single fairy, which could then send a monster your opponent controls to the graveyard. My monster's effect activates. Ouroboros detach material, return. Oh, we're banishing. We are banishing. We're using its third effect that's rarely used. Targeting a card in Snek's graveyard, banishing the contact. Contact is gone from the deck. That's it. From this entire duel, you're not going to see contact, which is a big deal because if it's in the graveyard, you continually recycle it back in the deck, back in the hand, to the grave, back in the deck, over and over. Nastin discarding 2 Dark Lords. Goodbye to the Desire and a Tez. So he gave up Destruction Protection and the removal of Desire to summon a Nastin. Nastin can copy a card in the graveyard. He can copy a Negate or a Special Summon if there's room on the field to do so, which there is not at the moment. Time to battle. Are we afraid of 2 back row cards? Let's do this. 2750 going in onto the stick. If he follow-up attacks with the Nastin, that will trigger Destiny Draw, which will allow Snek to pick up his deck and search for any card. Is it worth it? He's thinking. This is a thonk? This is something to think about? The unimaginable is happening. Giving Snek a pathway to victory by triggering his Destiny Draw. He will now pick up his deck and search for anything. We know he's got a chair in the hand. He could search for a stick, do the full stick and chair combo. Heart of the Cards guide me after losing 2,000 life. Let's go. Pick up that deck once per duel. We're going to Banishment Search. So now the hand's going to shuffle. We don't know what the added card is. What is that added card? What could it be? Grabbing an Ygopro. Ygopro could discard a Dark Lord to draw 2, further drawing into hopefully something helpful. Discards a Nastin. With 2 back row cards and the ability to negate from the graveyard. Even with a D-draw, I don't think Snek can prevail over this. Banishing triple Light and Dark to summon 11-Ear, which will destroy 2 cards on the field without targeting. We can pay 1,000 to negate this, which will also gain 3,000 life. That's exactly what we're doing. If he chains Book of Moon or something to remove his 11-Ear off the field, it would not be negated. It does get negated. Now, 11-Ear, when negated, can still attack. Normally, when it activates its effect, it's not able to attack. Going in onto the Ouroboros. Ouroboros has 1 more card effect, which would return a card in the field back to the hand, so it is important to take it out.
That's the end of my turn. Now isn't the time
Back to Skilla.
my turn. I draw.
We draw in. We have no current out to the 11-Ear right now. We cannot exceed with our current Dark Lords. 2 chairs and a stick are gone, so our full stick and chair combo is gone. Desire is gone in the graveyard, but we have 11-Ear. 11-Ear to counter 11-Ear. Destroy 2 cards in the field without targeting. If Snek can stop the effect of this 11-Ear, he's possibly back in this duel. He's choosing the destruction, which this is non-targeting, so we know it's resolving. Did not flip up his Book of Moons. Now you may be thinking, why would he not flip up Book of Moon? That's obvious. Flip up your Book of Moons. For every Book of Moon he flips, a monster would be destroyed instead. So to protect his monsters, he chose to not Book of Moon. Karma Cut takes out the 11-Ear. We thought he had no out to the 11-Ear, and he had a Karma Cut.
I attack with a monster.
Goodbye to the chair. Open field. Only the Ygopro can attack. The 11-Ear cannot.
I attack your life points directly.
Thick Shell wins it. To game 2 we go.
Congratulations.
We'll also have a subscriber duel room
My monster's effect activated.
after that one concludes.
Now's the time. I summon a
The
monster.
mic I use is the mic that Michael Jackson used to record Beat It, I think.
I set it. My turn is done. Here I go.
Double set after searching for a chair.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
Banishment, grab a contact, but there are no Dark Lords in the graveyard to special summon. We're going to Ygopro, discard a Desire. Now we have the Ygopro to summon with the contact.
My monster's effect activated.
Stick versus stick. Both sticks not accompanied by their chair, so we don't have the stick and chair combo.
From my hand, I activate a spell. Here I go.
Contact, summon a Dark Lord from the graveyard. When will the duel room happen? It will happen as soon as this duel concludes with a winner of the grand finals. You'll have the duel room ID on the screen, so if you're watching from YouTube, if you watch me live on Twitch, you have opportunities to join live 100-player duel rooms with no judges, no decklist submission, play anonymously, no elimination. You could lose 10 times in a row. You keep on playing. You get auto-paired up. You don't have to talk to anyone. Stick and a stick.
Draw a card.
Skilla. If he has another stick, he will combo it with the chair he searched for last turn. Grabbing a contact. Contact will special summon his lone yugioh in the graveyard. Then the yugioh will be able to copy the Sanctified Dark Lord to negate anything on the field whenever he wants.
I reveal my face down card. My trap activates.
Karma Cut. Discard a chair. Banish the yugioh.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
Dark Lord Contact. Special summon a Dark Lord from the grave.
My monster's effect activates.
yugioh copying the banishment at the cost of 1,000 life. Return it back on the deck to search your deck for anything. Come to me, Tez. Tez will be protecting the yugioh from destruction.
I set this card face down.
Ending the turn. Back to Snick.
Now,
We are karma cutting in the end phase. The yugioh already activated its once per turn effect to copy card in the graveyard. You karma cut me, I karma cut you. Discarding a Sphere Kuriboh has to make you wonder, how good is his hand? To get rid of a hand trap which stops an attack that your opponent would totally not see coming, your hand has to be amazing to discard that. Or we could be discarding it because, no, I was going to say because of the dark. We already have a dark monster in the graveyard if we want to summon a Leveneer. Leveneer in Dark Lords has been seeing a ton of play. Book of Moon. Negate the Karma Cut by flipping down the yugioh. The monster is now an invalid target for the Karma Cut because Karma Cut says banish that target and not banish it. If it said banish it, it would have banished it even if it was flipped face down. Stick and chair combo. We had the previous stick set up a chair for the newly summoned stick. And when you have both, you get to draw 2, triple rank 4 exceed, pop a card in the field, draw a third card.
summon a monster.
Is that not enough? Draw 1 so far.
My monster's effect.
Summon a draw 2. What triple rank 4 exceed can we expect? He does not have a clear path to lethal. If he wants to ignore that back row card, he could actually go for lethal. It would be incredibly risky. Do you think he'll go for it?
Now,
Karma Cut is going to banish to prevent
activate.
the third drawn card, the destruction of a card in the field, and also a triple rank 4 exceed. He still got to draw 2, though. As you could clearly see the advantage of the stick and chair combo. 3 cards in the hand, nothing left in Skilla's hand. All of the sticks from the field and graveyard have now been banished.
My turn is done.
We have 1 stick left in the deck. The double chair, they are useless. They cannot perform a regular rank 4 exceed. You cannot put 4 on top of 4. They can only be used for a triple rank 4 exceed. Flipping back up the yugioh, which dodged a Karma Cut on the previous turn. Paying 1,000 life to copy a Dark Lord card in the graveyard by returning it back in the deck. We are going to special summon a Dark Lord onto the fields.
I special summon
Into defense, though. Tez is here.
from my hand. I activate.
Banishment. Search your deck. Tez could pay another 1,000 to copy card effects in the graveyard. So it's important to note when you activate a Dark Lord spell or trap from the hand, or I should say just activate it on the field, you get to double activate it. So this one search is a double search. If you negate with the Sanctified Dark Lord from the field, you got a double negate. If you special summon a Dark Lord from the graveyard, you could double special summon. So it's not even about what is he going to search. What are the multiple cards he's going to search? He searched for a Nashin, will he search for another card? Double search. It will drop him down to 1,000 life, though. By dropping yourself to 1,000 life, you will not be able to copy the effect of the Sanctified Dark Lord. So he is going to pass up on the double search due to being low on life.
Now's my chance.
Book of Moon on the attack. Is he going to protect his chair or flip down the Tez?
Flipping down the yugioh, protecting the chair.
That's
Does he really have a third stick in the hand? He needs another level 4 desperately. The double chair is just clogging up the field.
All right.
The third and final stick is here. Have no fear, as it will activate to search for a chair. The Tez is going to negate. You what, mate?
I reveal my
I'm going to negate your negate. You shall not gain life with your Sanctified Dark Lord. It's not even about the negate. He wanted to negate the life point gain because he knows that he will not be able to negate the triple rank 4 exceed. On summon, by summoning a Deltaros, the stick will give the Deltaros the effect to destroy a card, and the Deltaros says you cannot respond to its effect. So Deltaros on summon, target the Tez for destruction. Tez would not be able to negate, so he had his last opportunity to negate on the activation of the stick. Goodbye to the Tez. Deltaros taking out the set card. Open field since he negated the life point gain. Clear path to lethal. Good job, Sneck, protecting his chair so he could triple rank 4 exceed for the win.
I win.
Very good game. 2 players against 1. Are you trying to say I coached him? Are you out of your mind?
My monster's effect activates.
Now activate chair from the hand. He did not listen to my coaching. Stick searching for a chair. If he has another stick in the hand, this is a scary setup.
I draw a card. From my hand,
Banishment search.
spell. My monster's effect activates.
Discard Tez, draw 2. Destruction, protection
Activate a spell.
of Tez is gone for now. Contact will special summon a Dark Lord from the graveyard.
I special summon a monster.
Where's the Cyber Dragon deck? You'll see it in the top 32 deck list. Don't you worry. The top 30 deck lists today are all with outside deck. They are going to be the best decks for you to go into an event with no side deck.
My monster's effect activates.
Tez, pay 1,000, copy the banishment. Now with the self-inflicted 2,000 damage, next turn he's going to search his deck for anything. He's going to pick up his deck, grab literally anything.
I set a card. I set this monster face down.
We are just going for full protection. It looks like he is expecting a stick and chair combo play by not taking out the stick on the fields. This is not good. You do not want your opponent to have a double stick on the field. That's double destruction on the summon of your Exceed. That's double draw. And with a Deltaros, they can't even negate it. It's unstoppable. But it looks like Sneck probably does not have it as he simply ends his turn. I cannot believe it. Skilla is thinking if he wants to even activate D-Draw.
I draw.
Imagine passing on D-Draw.
From my hand,
Imagine. That is insane. He had the ability to search his deck for literally anything, and he's saving it for another turn. Adds a Nastin. Nastin could discard 2 Dark Lords to special summon, but most likely will be used as discard fodder for the Sanctified Dark Lord to negate a card in the field. Tributes over a single fairy to summon a Desire. Desire could send the Scepters to the graveyard. We're going to book a moon to stop it from sending the stick.
I activate a quick play spell.
Both monsters into attack. Ygopro was summoned on a previous turn. Is he willing to put the Ygopro into attack? Putting the Ygopro into attack will not be lethal, so maybe he's not going to even do it. He chooses to not do so.
I attack.
Going in onto the stick, only dealing 1,000 damage is ideal, as 1,000 more damage, which would be from the Ygopro, would trigger D-Draw. You don't want him to pick up his deck and search for anything.
Here I go. My turn. I draw. From my hand, I activate.
Banishment, search your deck for any Dark Lord card. Grabbing the Pot of Greed Ygopro, discard a Dark Lord, draw 2. This could set up for 11-year. He may be drawing into 11-year here. Discarding Tez. To Does he have a stick and chair combo? Does he have Leveneer? As I just said, Leveneer on summon will destroy 2 cards in the field without targeting. That means by the time you know what's being destroyed, you cannot chain those cards. Before he chooses what to destroy, we're going to negate with Sanctified Darklord, which will only negate a face-up monster if he's got Book of Moon to stop it. He does not. Now, when the Leveneer activates its effect, it cannot attack. But you negated its effect. It's part of the effect to not be able to attack. So now it gets to attack, taking out the set Desire. Will Skilla flip up a Karma Cut or Book of Moon, which is what we've been seeing recently? There you go. Book of Moon, protecting the Desire. We'll be able to flip it back up. Desire will then send the Leveneer, opening up the fields for lethal. It is all up to that single set card. How have the channel points been on each player? What were the predictions? 54% predicted that Skilla Starlords will win this. Tez is going to pay 1,000, copy the effect of the Sanctified Darklord, gaining 2,800 life. Ygopro going to copy the banishment, grabbing that Sanctified Darklord that was returned back in the deck. You could only play 1.
My turn is done. Here I go.
That was all within Sneck's end phase. Insane. Now, we saved the D-Draw for this turn, for this moment. We had D-Draw on the previous turn, but only now do we want to pick up our deck and search for anything. Pay attention to that newly drawn card. The hand will not shuffle unless he adds a card from outside of the deck that we know. What did he search? Did he even need anything? Everything in attack position. Desire is about to activate its effect to send that set monster to the graveyard. That is not the card, but now the hand is going to shuffle up. Grabbing a contact. The chat is saying Lance. It's got to be Lance. Lance to protect from a spell or trap. Whatever that set card is, we're going to negate. The Desire at least attempt to do so. Does he in fact have a Forbidden Lance? He does not Lance. The Desire gets negated and he gains a full plus 3,000 life. 6,000, no longer threatening lethal. Wow, do we deal any damage at all? Do we drop him down to 200 life but then allow him to pick up his deck and search for anything? Yes, we do. We go all the way in. 3,000 damage, follow up 2,800, dropping him down to 200 life, triggering his Destiny draw to pick up his deck and search for anything.
I expected you to do that.
We're Sphere Kariboing the Tez. Now, you may be thinking, why did he not stop the Desire? It's higher attack. Well, the Desire triggered D-Draw. If he were to stop the Desire, then he probably would have not attacked the Tez. So that was correct usage of Sphere Karibo, manipulating your opponent into triggering your Destiny draw.
Monster's effect activates.
Stick and chair combo. We know he has a Sanctified Darklord to negate the full combo. The chair will at least draw 1, and if this single drawn card is a Star Seraph, the combo will prevail over the negate.
Summon a monster.
It's all up to this random draw, and it's not a Star Seraph.
I expected you to do that.
He cannot rank 4 exceed with just a stick and chair. The chair can only rank 4 exceed into a triple rank 4. Tez will negate his own Desire, gaining 3,000 life, jumping up to 9,600 life. The chat is spamming GG. They think it's over.
My monster's effect.
There's no clear path to lethal for Skilla yet. It's all about that set card. It is all about the set card. He does have exact lethal with the Tez and the Desire, but that set card will surely stop it, will it not? Could be a Drowning. I've seen some Dark Lords players play Drowning before. It's not unheard of. I promise you. Drowning's been and being used in some Dark Lord decks. You better play around it, buddy. You better not swing in. You will regret it. We have 100 Dark Lord decks on the website. If I search for Drowning Mirror Force, yeah, that's a lot of... the 2 out of 100. 2 out of 100 decks are playing Drowning Mirror Force. You better play around it. Be careful. He could be that one person.
Playtime is over.
Take out the stick.
Exactly.
Book of Moon.
I reveal
Flipping down the biggest monster in the field. It is no longer lethal.
Here we go. My monster attacks.
Take out the stick. 1800 to the face. D-draw is only once per duel. He will not be able to pick up his deck again. But what could he even search for if he wanted? A contact could be pretty good. A lone chair, which is what he needed on the top of his deck and not the Book of Moon. Had he drawn that chair, he could have summoned it, drawn another card. He could have then triple rank 4 exceeded. I could not believe this. He was one card away from potentially winning this duel, but he drew a Book of Moon instead. Flipping down his own stick. What is going on? This is absolute madness. The Desire itself could send the chair, then going for 1,000. It's time to battle. Wipe out the chair.
Attack with a monster.
Drawn one turn late. Skilla with an upset victory over a top 100 global player. Skilla is your grand champion of the Meta Weekly. Good job, Skilla. Holy moly. It's been a 9-hour stream, so I'm going to be very light with this to be easy on my voice, but this is the Meta Weekly top 32 decks. Here's the top deck breakdown. The most played deck being Blue Eyes. People love Blue Eyes, but I feel Dark Lords is a better deck. Blue Eyes is best performing. Yeah, okay. But, you know, there were more Blue Eyes than Star Seraph Dark Lords, to be fair. We're going to get all the top 32 deck lists here. We will not be skipping anything. You want the Weather Painter deck? You got it. And there's an FA Star Seraph Dark Lord deck right there. Oh my. Wow. Top 2 was Star Seraph Dark Lords. This is the last tournament before we go back to side deck. We did side deck just for Casey Cup. And that's going to be over soon. Or it's already over. And this is second place. Very good. First place. Whoa, they look the same. What's the difference? D-draw for Leveneer has been insane. I see a difference. Do you see a difference? I see one less monster, so this is first place versus second place. So instead of a Sphere Kribo, he plays a second Karma Cut. Both players, their decks are pretty much the same. Top 32 deck lists in a random order. Let's hop right into it after you just saw the top 2. Starting off with Snooze Lords. All right, triple Hang On Omega Lol. Very good. Triple Lance, triple Hang On, send people back to Fortnite. Great. And here's the extra deck. Harpies. I love me some Harpies. How many top 32 Harpies were there? There were 5. This. All right. Nothing too crazy here. Star Lords. Extra deck. Blue Eyes. Wild Divine Wrath. Interesting. And not giving up on Water Exceed. 2 Chalice, 2 Lance. Very good. Ultimate Lightning Vortex to deal with the mirror. Tie That Binds, no Neos Fusion. So +1 Neos, -1 Neos. Good. Double Tie That Binds, though. The extra deck. The Utopia Ray combo. More Lightning Vortex. A free-to-play Hollow Life Barrier. That's good to see. Hollow Life Barrier. More Lightning Vortex. Providence. Providence and Hollow Life Barrier is what you should be playing if you are on a budget and playing Blue Eyes. Neos Fusion with Harpies. 30 cards. Wow, wow, wow. This is crazy. This is an interesting deck. Discard the Hysteric Sign. Nice. Hey, if you're Harpies and you are on the free-to-play-ish side, the Hollow Life Barrier is very good. In my free-to-play video for Harpies, definitely recommend the Hollow Life. Free-to-play friendly, budget friendly, only 1 Treacherous. If you take out that Treacherous, And the deck is so budget friendly. To meet my free-to-play definition, you would have to just take out the one Celine and one field spell and the Treacherous. So you take 3 cards out, and then the deck is free to play. You could easily replace those 3 cards. And this is spicy. Nova Mortis with, I don't know what you call this. Cyber Dragon, Cyber Dark, Overload, Fusion, Explosion, Fusion, Chimera Tech Over Dragon deck. You tell me, what's the best name for this deck? Give me a name. This is Blue Eyes, very nice. Extra deck. More Blue Eyes. And we got Weather Painters. Weather painting it up. Paint them fools. Another Evil Eye deck. How many Evil Eyes were in the top 32? We could see that there are 2. Very nice. No Treacherous in here, but he's got a Book of Moon. So what? Take it out. Play whatever you want. This works. This is so close to free to play. And it does so well. Cyber Dragon. We stormin', we bookin'. We have Lightning Vortex. Isn't Future Fusion free to play though? On a mat. Lightning Vortex. And this is the Ritual Beast deck. I think that is Endless Trap Hell. I'm not sure. You let me know. Otherwise, it'll be on the website. Lightning Vortex and Star Lords. Ultimate Dragons with the Phoenix Chain. Cloud Castle. Interesting. Tie That Bind Harpies, 20 cards. I think this is the first Harpy or the only Harpy in the top 32 that's only 20 cards. They're all playing Tie That Binds. That's the skill to play. And we got more Ritual Beast. He's calling this the Blue Eyes White Dragon Slayer. You are slaying Blue Eyes with this deck. You crazy. Needle Sealing, a well-timed one onto the Spirit Dragon is nuts. Another Cyber Dragon deck. 2 Herald of the Abyss. Nice. A Dark Magician. Augmento. Level Aug Dark Magician. We're going to play Hang On Mac in every freaking deck. Wow. 3 engines. Dark Magician, Hang On Mac, Stick and Chair in 1. On a mat. Hope you enjoyed, my friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Share, like, comment, subscribe, donate, email chain, Facebook it, Instagram it, Twitter it. Let's do it.